Hello and welcome to Driver's Therapy. In today's video, we are installing a new spoiler lip on our GT4 because it has seen some better days. Now, I think almost every GT4 owner is gonna have to do this sooner or later. In my opinion, it's a wear and tear item. So we picked up a new lip from Suncoast Porsche Parts and Accessory, and what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be installing it without lifting up the car. So I was testing out some stuff and I think we could accomplish it. So we're gonna be doing it all live for you so you guys could track it and you guys could also do it on your car if you need to. All right, let's get started. So these are the tools and materials you're gonna need. Well, first off, you're gonna need a ratchet with a little Torx adapter. And what I did is I got that adapter and I attached it to a 1/4 little socket. And what that's gonna let us do, it's gonna let us remove this screw. So there's 2 of these Torx screws on each end of the lip. And what we wanna do so we don't have to lift up the car is we wanna get under it, and this gives us enough clearance to take it off. And then this tape, we're gonna show you why you're gonna need this here in a bit. And originally I thought that I could just use a plastic trim piece so we could protect the front bumper. But after doing some analysis, I really think we need something sturdier with a little bit more leverage. So we're gonna be using this trim pry tool, which is a metal part. It's metal, but we wrapped it with some painter's tape and we're gonna be very careful. So let's go ahead and get started and let's remove this lip. All right, let me show you why we have tape on the original lip. Okay, now if you look at the new lip, you have these tabs. And these tabs right here are what connects the actual spoiler lip to the front bumper. So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be kind of prying these tabs off and pulling out the lip. But we wanna be able to kind of find out where these tabs are on the old lip. So what we did is we measured the difference between the tabs and we also lined up the lip. And what we did is we put a piece of painter's tape in an area where the tab might be. Well, we're pretty darn close and sure that it's gonna be right there. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a shot. So the first step we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this screw that's underneath here, and it looks like this. So we're gonna go underneath it, connect our adapter and our little Torx adapter, and we're gonna take it off. All right, so I'm feeling it out and I got it. There we go. And we have it out. Our next step is, if you see the tab on the new one right here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our tool and we're gonna pry this open and we're gonna push it out and try to get this part out first. These don't wanna separate real easy, but we're gonna be gentle with it. All right, I think we got that first part off because it's kind of loose. So that's good. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work our way into the second one. Let's see. So we have to push down and out. So I pushed down and out, and that worked. We're gonna do the same with this one. Being gentle, we're gonna get in there with our guide, push down and out. Boom. All right, we're on a groove now. Okay, our next one. So I put it in, I flex down while pulling out. Same thing, came out. The guides are really making the biggest difference. All right. So this is what I'm doing. Because the lip is coming off, you could see the gap and then you could see where the tab is. But in hindsight, it probably would have been a little faster to just put a piece of tape all the way around. It might take a little longer to look, but you can see the tabs. So like when I look down here with this one, I can see exactly where the next tab is at. There's the other one. So you kind of start getting into a rhythm. And before about the halfway point, I'm gonna go take out the screw in the other side. So this is a good proof that you could get this job done in your garage, because you could see, you know, I don't have a lot of space, but we're able to do it. So I'm taking off the other screw that we need to remove. All right, so we have that one off. Okay, let's continue. All right, so we're gonna go look for our next one. I've located it. Again, pulling out. All right. There it goes. All right, guys, and it is off. Woo! And here it is. Okay, now that we have the old spoiler lip off, before we put on a new one, we're gonna wanna clean. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean up, but one of the main things I wanna make sure is that it's dry before I put on the new lip, because we don't wanna trap moisture. So we're gonna clean this off, let it dry, and then put on the new lip. All right, we're gonna install the new lip, and we're gonna start at one end. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get one, start at this end, line it up, and push it in. It's a little awkward, but it's kind of Lego-ish. It just kind of works. All right, so looking at the way that the lip is designed, we actually have to push everything in first. Otherwise, we won't be able to get the end inside its groove. So let's go ahead and push everything in. Yep, and that's how it works. You have to push everything in, otherwise at the very end you won't have enough space to make it all work. And we got the last one in. Now it's time to put the screws in. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put our screws in. And I'm gonna have to say something while I'm putting these in. If you replace the air filter in the GT4, then you know it's a little bit cumbersome. The fact that this lip was this straightforward makes me extremely happy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do this last side real quick. I got it started with my fingers. Now I'm gonna tighten it down with the tool. And that is it, guys. We have our old lip here and it was beat up, but we have a new one installed. I'm just excited that we were able to replace it in our garage without lifting up the car with a few simple tools. Well, I hope you guys learned something. I hope this is helpful. And if it is, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. That's the best compliment. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You take care, and we will see you on another video.